Wax seals are coming back into fashion, especially on announcements or cards. Today on Kris's Corner, I'm going to show you how to make wax seal stamps. Wax seals are different than making stamps from the rubber stamp material. For wax stamps, the stamps need to be a deep engraved of the design that you want stamped. For rubber stamps, the area around the design needs to be engraved. So it's the exact opposite. Start from the beginning. We need to make a design. I will have a free file available for you on our website that you can use, but let's talk about how to create the file for wax seals. Traditionally, wax stamps are round or oval, but you can make a wax stamp any way you want. I went through lots of trials trying to figure out the best way to make a wax seal stamp, so I will give you some tips and tricks. I found with the trial stamps that the designs with the thicker lines and thicker fonts work best. Also, putting in an engraved area around your design helps the seal stay in the right shape. Smooth areas around the edge of the stamp help it come out of the wax easier too. So you can use any color of acrylic for your stamp. The settings that I used for the Glowforge Basic for 1/8 inch acrylic were engrave 545 speed full power with an LPI of 270, and I cut it on the medium black acrylic setting, which is 150 speed full power. You also want to make a handle for your stamp, and I have a free file for you on the website for those too. I have 2 different designs. Once you have your stamp made, you need to attach the handle to the stamp portion. In my example, I used weld-on acrylic adhesive, but you can use whatever type of acrylic glue that you like to use. You can buy wax seal wax online. I got mine from Amazon. There are 2 main kinds you can buy. The first is wax sticks, and the second is wax pieces. So first I'm going to show you using the wax pieces. I love these because there's so many cool colors, and you can mix the colors however you want. Now the kit that I bought came with this burner and a candle. I will light this, and also it came with this cute little melting spoon. So I'm just going to pick a color here and put it in the melting spoon and have it melt. Now there are some tricks to melting the wax. You don't want it to get super hot, just hot enough to melt. And then you'll pour the wax on the envelope or paper that you want it to adhere to. Now you can add different things like ribbons, dried flowers, or whatever you want to your paper before you put the wax down. On this picture, I'm adding some ribbon to my wax seal. Once the wax is melted, you'll want to pour it in a circle or oval or whatever shape you want. And then you need to let the wax cool for like 10 to 20 seconds until it starts forming a hard ridge around the outside. So I'm just going to have this cool down, and then once it's cool enough, you'll want to take your stamp and push it in. And then you're going to have the stamp just sit there until the wax cools all the way off. So while that's cooling, let's do some more. This time I'm going to use the wax sticks. The wax sticks, you just light the side and then you just let it sit there and drip. And you try to get it to drip in a circle or an oval or whatever shape you want it to be. And once you have enough wax, you just dip your wax stamp in it, and just like the other one, you leave it in place until the wax cools off. Check on some of the wax stamps that we've already made. This one turned out great. It could use a little more wax over the ribbon, but I really like how the M came out. Okay, let's make a few more stamps just for fun. If when you're making stamps, some of the wax gets stuck inside your acrylic stamp, just pour a little bit of wax on a paper and put your stamp back in it and the wax, and let it cool, and the wax should come off of your acrylic stamp. This stamp I'm going to make the regular way with the metal wax stamp seal, and we will compare them after, just to show you how cool our acrylic stamps are. And that's all there is to it. Making wax seal stamps is so easy and fun. I hope that you found this interesting and that you'll give it a try. Make sure you tag us on social media so that we can see what you make. Our tag is Craft Closet Supply. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you'll see our next video.